recording? Yes, it is. Alright. So, sorry about it's kind of dark. I don't feel like turning my light on. And, yeah. If you hear noise in the background, that'd be Grey's Anatomy. Because I'm always watching Grey's Anatomy. Let's see. First thing. Today was the first day of our third trimester. And I know most schools are on semesters, and trimesters are a lot like it. It's just cut into 3 parts instead of 2, like most schools. So my trimesters last about 3 months and 1 week, roughly, or something like that, close to 3 months anyway. And so I changed classes, and originally, they had me in business technology, which is a lame computer course where you do nothing. Well, okay, that's not true. I get on Facebook all hour, and the teachers don't care, so that's nice. Then I had second hour astronomy, and I went to that class today, and that was pretty fun, actually. It was interesting. I actually learned something. Like, the Earth, its orbit, or whatever, around the sun, during the summer, it's actually farther away from the sun, instead of closer. Like, I have a diagram, but I don't feel like writing and getting it. But, I actually didn't know that. I thought the Earth was closer to the sun during the summer, but it's actually not. Just the northern hemisphere is, because it's tilted on its axis at 23.5 degrees. So, that was pretty interesting. Third hour, APUS history. I actually really like that class. And oh my god, okay. So, first trimester, had like a 94 in that class, which is an A minus. And I took the exam, got a D minus on it, barely passed it. The exam sucked. I hated it. Like, the first trimester, all that chunk of information we learned, not really my thing. I was bad at it. I don't know if it was just me having a hard time adjusting to an AP history class, or I just couldn't comprehend some of the information, but I ended that trimester with a B minus. No, a B. Sorry, B plus. Yeah, B plus. Sorry. So that kind of sucked. But then you figure it's weighted, so a B plus really isn't a B plus. It's like an A. But anyway, um, second trimester just finished. I took the exam last week, and I got a B on the exam. I'm so freaking happy. You don't even know. And I passed that class. I have an A in that class. Um, I ended I ended last trimester with a 95, 96. So that's totally awesome. I'm really proud of myself because I actually am understanding things a lot better. Um, Anywho, that's my third hour, and then fourth hour is world history. Now, I took world history sophomore year, and I passed it with a B plus, but I never finished the graduation requirement, which is 2 trimesters. I only took 1, so they had me in another trimester, and this teacher is totally freaking awesome. He's really cool. I think he has Tourette's, but that's totally awesome. I don't care. Tourette's is actually really cool, although must suck having it. But anywho, that doesn't matter, because he's a totally awesome guy. Like, we talked about child labor laws, and I felt really intelligent because I knew all about them and about, like, industrialization and the Industrial Revolution from 1780 to 1850, roughly, around there. Anywho, I felt smart, and I'm, like, the only senior in that class. Like, I think there's one other senior in that class, so that kind of sucks. In a room full of sophomores. No offense to underclassmen, but the underclassmen at my school are idiots. They don't freaking... Oh, they're annoying. They ask dumb questions, and okay, I'm sorry, there is such thing as dumb questions. And if you ask a dumb question, you're gonna get a stupid answer, okay? That's just the way it goes. And they don't seem to understand that. And they don't want to actually try it and do their homework. Like, okay, I understand being a little lazy and doing your homework at home or whatever, or skipping this, like, one assignment, but actually, like, these underclassmen don't even try whatsoever. They walk into class, lay their heads down and sleep. They don't try to pay attention. They don't try to comprehend the information whatsoever. It's just really annoying. Um, but okay, that was my before schedule. Well, most of you probably don't know. I'm trying to get a reduced schedule, which pretty much means that instead of getting out of school at 2:35 like usual, like most students, I would be getting out at 11:15ish. Yeah, but 11:15, 11:30. Actually, no, before that. Yeah, like 11. 11:10. Yeah. So I'd be getting out of school almost 3.5 hours early. Because I have a job, and so I need more hours at work. I'm getting really shitty hours at work. So I need either one, a second job, or 2 more hours at work. I can't really get a lot more hours if I get out of school at almost 3 o'clock. So I went down to my counselor, and I pretty much sat down with her. I thought I was going to have to be a bitch to her and, like, complain to her, but no. She was really cool about it. She was like, alright, so you're a good student, you know, you have all your graduation credits, so we'll reduce your schedule. So she changed my schedule, and she told me just to confirm it with a couple teachers to make sure it was okay with them. So I officially have a reduced schedule. I start it tomorrow. So starting tomorrow, I get out of school at 11 o'clock. I'm excited. Although, I don't know why I'm excited, other than the whole work thing, because you figure, what am I going to do for 3 hours if I don't get more hours at work or a second job? I'm going to be bored as hell. Really bored. Really bored. But that's okay, I suppose. It'll give me more time to actually do stuff, like watch Grey's Anatomy. I don't know. Because I don't like. Me and Joel and Annie were actually discussing this kind of. We don't have social lives. So, I've hired some search dogs, and they're going to search for our social lives, because apparently they've gone missing. I was going to totally talk about something awesome, and I feel retarded because I can't remember what it was. But I just spent like 6, almost 7 minutes talking about my education. That is lame. Seriously? That's how much of a non-social life I have. Like, I don't even have a social life. So I talk about school. Sounds like a blast, right? Ooh, I know what I can do. 1 second. Okay. So, I always told Miranda that I would play guitar for her, and I did. So, God, I look like shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna play this song. Well, you'll figure out what it is. I don't know all the words. So, well, maybe I should play a song that I know the words to. That might be a good idea. God, I can't even talk today. Actually, no, I'm gonna play part of the song because it's one of Miranda's favorite songs. And I'm not gonna sing it, Miranda. I'm sorry. I suck at singing. Well, at least this song. So, here's just part of it. Hope you like it. Maybe I'll sing the chorus if I can recall it off the top of my head. Nope. Okay, that's the gist of the song. I can't remember the chorus. I'd have to go through the entire song, and I don't feel like it. Oh, God. So I've totally just wasted, like, 9 minutes of your lives right now. I feel very, very, very honored if you're actually still sitting watching this. I guess I just want to know, what have you guys been up to? I haven't been on QA very often, and I apologize. Update. I graduate on May, well, I leave high school, my last day of high school is May 25th, and I graduate, my ceremony is on June 5th. I get my diploma. I'm excited. And I move, up north to Central Michigan University on August 14th, around 7 a.m. I'm excited. Anyway, what have you guys been up to? Tell me. I want to know. I want to know everything. All the gossip. I miss it. But, anyway, I love you guys, and I will update you, like, later. Or remake this video. Who knows? Alright. Talk to you later, guys.